Good morning, Stephen here with the Gun Life Coach. Just finished a run and I'm listening to a book called Choosing to Win by Zig Ziglar's son. And in that book, he quoted, what we feed our minds determines our appetite. And when I heard that, I was thinking, wow, well, what's on my plate? Ooh, okay, so there we go, folks. So what's on our plates? What are we feeding ourselves that's helping produce the body that we want to have physically? Do we have healthy choices on our plates, determining a healthy appetite so we can have a better body? But let's go deeper than that. What are we feeding ourselves for our emotional and spiritual well-being? How are we creating a good appetite for a positive way of thinking, which will then produce a positive way of being and performing, which helps us create those small successes to give us those big successes later in the future? I know for me, as an entrepreneur, I have to be very careful. I have to evaluate what's on my plate, because if I listen to the line of bullcrap of self-doubt and depressing thoughts of I can't, then I won't be able to perform. We have to determine within ourselves what we put on our plate so we can then have the best appetite and the best attitude, which will determine the best course of action for us. And then we have to be persistent with that and consistent with that line of thinking. So my question for you today is, evaluate what's on your plate. Do you have a healthy appetite? Emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. And for spiritually, my spiritual well-being comes from my relationship with Christ, and that has made all the difference for me. So I want you to take away from that today. Evaluate what's on your plate. What kind of appetite do you have? Your appetite is very important. What we feed our minds determines our appetite. Evaluate that. What's your diet? Have a great one today. This is Steve from the Gun Life Coach. God bless.